I represent District 6 on City Council, and within District 6 is the area known as Southwest Detroit. Some people call it Mexican Town. But it historically has been the place where immigrants have settled in the city. From when the peak of the automobile industry during the 1920s and 30s, immigrants tended to settle in that area. And it used to be Polish, a lot of Eastern European, Maltese, Hungarian, Romanian, and over the past, I would say maybe 10, 20 years, the Latino community has continued to grow. And there's a lot of restaurants. They're not all restaurants, but a service industry, so restaurants, mechanic shops, barbers, grocery stores, clothing stores. So a lot of different services, right, are offered in the area. People outside of the community often come to Mexican Town to eat, to enjoy the food.
We have that satay with tomatoes, jalapenos, onions, scrambled eggs. So that'll be like one of our breakfast menus. Another one that I can think of would be chiles rellenos, which is stuffed poblano peppers with steak, cheese, with tap with cheese, rice and beans. I could just kind of go over the whole menu. There's so many things. Everything that you'll find in our menu will be traditional Mexican, from tamales to tacos, burritos, and then we do a little bit Tex-Mex as well. So some of the hard shell tacos, some of the more flour tortillas, which is more towards like up north Mexico and Texas. So we definitely mix both, and then our seafood menu as well. We do some of the stuff more like in the coastal area of Mexico. So I think we pretty much cover the whole area in Mexico and our different kinds of cuisines. So that's the good stuff in there.
And then there's annual celebrations, so there's a Cinco de Mayo parade. We just started a Day of the Dead celebration.
Then what we're actually celebrating this month, for the next couple of days, will be Dia de los Muertos, which is a big deal for us in Mexico because we love to remember those loved ones that have passed on. So for us, we actually remember Mr. Victor Hugo Cordova. He was the owner of the restaurant who recently passed away last year. So we do set a shrine for him. So it is led to believe that on the 2nd of November, they get a chance to come back and visit their loved ones. So when we set out their shrine to honor them, we also do stuff like put out their favorite food. So it kind of just involved into like a whole festivity kind of thing. We don't like to think as they passed on and we're sad that the fact that they're gone, but we like to think that they moved on and they're, in a better, happy place. So that's kind of what all this represents. They're having a party, a good time, wherever it is that they might be. And like I said, we set some of the stuff, like as this one you can see, his favorite beverage was a Diet Coke, so then we set out a Diet Coke for him. Like I mentioned before, we set out the candles for them to kind of light the way on their way here, on their way out.
I think with Southwest Detroit, where Mexican Town is specifically, it's kind of the mixing of those different immigrant communities with American communities and the mixing of those cultural characteristics.
The reason why you see us dressed like this, we kind of blend two cultures together. As we all know, it was Halloween yesterday, so everybody's kind of used to dressing up, being something different. So we're just kind of blending our culture of Day of the Dead and the whole sugar skull things and blending it with the whole dressing up for Halloween. So we added to our festivities.
There's people who have kind of pop-up markets that are more based on selling kind of crafts and artwork that are handmade. And again, I think that draws a lot of people, the strong artist community in Southwest Detroit to bring people there. I think that just Southwest, as you said, Southwest Detroit is very unique to other parts of the city, and sometimes it is easy to feel like you're not necessarily in Detroit, or it is a different type of vibe when you enter into that community.
You know what, I actually love it. I get lots of great experiences around here, especially because I was born in Mexico, so I kind of have, big roots over there. And within not just the culture, but even sometimes the language is great because we kind of, you always get that one person that says, oh, can you teach me something in Spanish? How do you say this? How do you say that? So it's always nice to be able to share that with people.
Well, I consider it an honor to be able to celebrate any of the cultures, and especially the Latino culture. My children are half Latino. I obviously am not, but it's something that my children share with the Latino community, and I'm honored to participate.